I want to get into this whole idea of individuals like yourself who are very into clothes, very into, like, you know, very into kicks. Do you feel like this lumps you into this, like, hipster-esque kind of rap mode where they label you and your lyrical stylings because of what you wear? Now, I know you don't wear the tight nut hugger pants.
Right.
Like, we know that's not you. Nor do you wear the pants the tight pants that hang down like past your ass.
Right.
But do you feel that that's unjust that you get catty-coded into that because of a certain style you like to wear, or maybe because you wear supers?
I mean, I really don't believe in hipster rap. I really don't know the definition of hipster rap. What I will say is that there is definitely a new sound and a new genre that has emerged out of, like, nowhere. Like this, especially this past year, like a whole bunch of groups such as the Cool Kids and Kids in the Hall and artists such as them, like they came with a new sound, and it's actually different from the typical rapper that's coming out, you know, speaking about guns and street violence and drugs or things of that nature. And I think what I'm bringing to the table is actually like a step above what they're calling hipster rap. You know, I tend to think that my music is really like for the average person that's out there who's living their life day to day. They're going to work every day and they have big dreams, but they don't know how to take that next step to fulfill those dreams because, you know, they're stuck in this world. So basically, I'm kind of like their outlet, you know. When they can listen to me, they feel like they're listening to themselves, talking to themselves, you know what I'm saying? So, and that's why. And it just so happens that I like to rap over different beats as well. I like to rap over like all the techno, the electro, the house. I even like to do some hip hop stuff. But the fact of the matter is, like, I want to be able to say that I'm not part of the hipster rap genre. I don't think any artist that's out right now is a part of a hipster rap genre because those artists haven't grown up like hipsters.
Fashion and culture, because I'm digging that jacket.
Yo, shout out to my man Brian Wood for showing me love on the Count Dracula, you know, Varsity Letterman joint that I got on right now. I'm actually going to get a custom made so it could be even crazier looking, you know what I'm saying? Get some circus letters in the back, you know. And, you know, every time I step outside, it got to be something crazy, you know what I mean?
You know, we all know that, like, hip-hop or even rock in general, like, they all have their own fashion and their own style of clothing, but, right. You know, you have taken on a level, especially with Supras. Yeah. A couple of listeners have called me up and said after listening to a couple Mickey Factz songs off his MySpace page, I had to go and cop a pair of Supras.
That's dumb hot.
So how does that make you feel, that you're a trendsetter, sir?
I mean, that makes me feel amazing, because at the end of the day, like, that's what GFC New York is here to do. We're here to trendset, and we're here to set the standard in which our culture is. So basically, if you're wearing Supras, you're following or after the lifestyle that we have already paved. You know what I mean? If you go out and you buy a pair of Prada frames just to have them because Mickey Factz got them, you're basically following the lifestyle of GFC New York. If every day you feel like you got to get fresh, that's the GFC way, baby.
So what's next for you style-wise? Will you be rapping in a potato sack and then everybody on the Lower East Side will be rapping a potato sack?
I don't know. I mean, I really don't know what's going to be next, but you can basically say that whatever I do start, people are going to follow. And, you know, the culture vultures will come and, you know, do what they do best.
Pros and cons with using the computer as a marketing tool. You know, every time I go onto your MySpace page, you have this obscene amount of downloads and listens. And do you feel that again, puts you into a bubble where people think, man, the only reason why he's hot is because he's always on MySpace, or he has a good crew behind him that's networking for him, and, right. You know, he really can't rap. It's just like everybody who's on the computer right now could easily just go and use his stuff. And do you feel that whenever you do decide to play for the majors and get that real deal, like deal money, do you feel that it will hurt you where you normally upload everything you do for free? Right. Will people start to realize, I can get his stuff for free. Why do I have to start paying for it now?
Right. Well, I mean, first of all, when Al Gore created, he didn't really create the internet, but
he created global warming.
Oh, shit.
Let's get that straight. He created global warming.
Well, when he, you know, first, you know, came up with this idea for the internet, it was basically to get everybody together, you know, from every country in the whole world to share ideas, you know, do everything that they're supposed to do, you know, ideas, money, everything. Like this was his idea to come forth with. So when you look at hip hop music and you look at music in general, and you see the long and strenuous path it takes to create a fan base, why not start online to create your fan base? Because you have access to everybody in the entire world. So GFC New York, what we did basically, especially with my projects, we decided to give away music for free. So by giving it away for free, not only are we gaining a fan base in the United States, but we're actually gaining a fan base all over the world, because you can now, from China, you can actually come to my site instead of like going to the mixtape hut on the corner, and you can download my music for free. Now, as far as saying I'm an internet rapper, you know, these things have been happening in hip hop for a long time. And in the late 90s, mid 90s, late 90s, they were calling MCs mixtape rappers. You would call Cannabis a mixtape rapper. You would call Big Pun a mixtape rapper. At one point, the Locks and DMX were mixtape rappers. These artists came out and they did fantastic numbers, and they became, you know, hip hop icons at that specific time. So now, and actually those guys are actually on the cover of The Source at one point as the new rookies to come out. So now you got, and this is 10 years later, now you got Mickey Factz and a whole bunch of other cats, Astroff, you know, Charles Hamilton, Kid Cudi. All of these guys now, we're using the internet to exploit hip hop and gain a fan base. So I don't understand how it won't transcend into real marketing dollars and for the people to buy the stuff.
Well, I say in regards that the music industry right now is taking a beating.
Right.
So, and you easily can get the torrents to download the CDs very, very quickly now.
Right.
So that does hurt the artist. Not necessarily hurts the label,
right,
but it hurts the artist. And I know you have such a devout fan base,
right,
where they go, well, they will buy your record, but for the clingers, or the leeches, they're like, oh, if I can get it for free now, why would I even get it? Why would I even pay for it?
And that's the reason why you have to start off as a brand and a lifestyle. Because if people are, you can't bootleg supers at this point. Sometime or another you will be able to do it, but at this point you're not going to be like, I'm going to go out and buy a pair of fake supers. You're going to go out and get the real thing. So it's the same thing with Mickey Factz' music. If you're going to go out and buy a pair of supers and you're going to walk down the streets, basically you're walking like Mickey Factz. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to go out and buy a Brian Wood jacket, you're basically putting on the outer gear of Mickey Factz. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to be Mickey Factz for Halloween.
If you put on a pair of Prada frames, you're seeing the way Mickey Factz sees. So basically, you need the soundtrack to this lifestyle. So in order to get that soundtrack, you have to purchase it. Like, I've given people so much free music in the past 2 years, I feel like I deserve for people to purchase my music. I have enough music out there that I can start a library, a catalog of music. So I feel like with all of this free, and it's quantity and quality put together. So why wouldn't somebody go out and purchase the music that I've put together, worked so hard at?
Giving away so far, you're giving away Heaven's Fallout.
Crazy.
Back to the Future, rapping nicely over 80s and 90s classics.
Yes, sir.
Like Friends of Foe.
Uh-huh.
And Insert Your Nerd.
Yes.
This is kind of the last question.
Okay.
We ask every MC this question because we like the different answers that we get.
Right.
Where do you see hip-hop in 5 years?
I see hip-hop in the palm of my hand. And then, you know, it'll be with me, right? You know what I'm saying? It's the future of hip-hop is Mickey Factz, point blank, period. You know what I mean? Like, there's no other answer to that. Like, if you ask any other artist, they'll probably say Mickey Factz as well. I'm like, yeah, you know, Mickey's definitely the future of hip-hop. You know what I'm saying? Like, why wouldn't he be? Look at him. You know what I'm saying? Look what he's doing.
Look at the clothes that he wears.
Dumb hot.
One gold Supra,
like,
one silver Supra.
Exactly. Like, why not?
But I want to say thank you for coming on the show. It's been a long time coming. Big fan of your music. You are Dago Show Familia now. You can come over for Sunday pasta.
Right.
We'll eat it at 8 o'clock at night just to specifically cater to you now.
Okay, cool.
So instead of 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
We're going to have to get a faster way to get to Staten Island outside of the ferry. Can we get a helicopter maybe to leave from Manhattan?
Yeah, we can try that.
Okay, cool.
For more information on Mickey Factz, how can they get at you?
MySpace.com/ITZ Mickey, iMeme.com/ITZ Mickey. You can also check me out on GFCNY.blogspot.com, c2thejl.com/Steve-O, or you can just Google me, you know what I'm saying? You'll find me everywhere you need to find me at.
All right, Mick, I want to say congratulations on your success and much luck on future endeavors, my man. Congratulations on everything you do.
Thank you
very much. When we come back, Mickey Factz will be spin to organ music.
Yes.
It's crazy, I know, but we got to make him do something that's never been done before. For more information on myself, you can log on to dogandponyshowwebsite.com, myspace.com/degocast, DEGOCAST. YouTube.com/degocast and MySpace.com/degoshow, DEGOSHOW. We'll be back. Keep it tuned.